Hey Lynn, am I live now? So this is AJ. I'm your AJ, in fact, and I'm here to stream some video gaming. It's one of my favorites, Ostranauts. Shout out to Dan Fedor for making a magical game, and yeah. If you guys haven't played, what the heck was the original one? The one that he did before this. Oh, Neo Scavenger. Yeah, that was a brutal freaking game. Drove me completely insane while I played it. In fact, I wrote a really... Yo, yo, yo. Hi, Lynn. Can you actually hear me, Lynn? Oh, sweet. That's awesome. So, this is one of the things I discovered about streaming. Is the reason why all of the boomers that stream always talk about their audio is because it's the most annoying thing to set up. And if you use the same setup as you did last time, then, odds are it's going to be too quiet or too loud or whatever. I'm going to err on the side of too loud because people in the YouTube comments said, like, hey, you're quiet. I can't hear you. You suck. And I'm like, okay, well, I know that I suck, but I'm going to try to be less quiet. The flip side is that you guys are going to hear me every time I breathe and every time I vape, which, hopefully it's not going to be too obnoxious. All right, so this is the ARS Astroglide. This is the ship that you get if you win the gambling challenge. And it's a pretty nice ship, and it's all nice and clean. And the reason why it's all nice and clean is one of the things I did for all the noobs out there is I hit the auto button. And what that does is it sets your pawn to do automatic tasks. In this case, it is, repairing and refurbishing your ship. Mind you, they can only repair and refurbish things that they can reach. So I had to uninstall these things right here in order to, make it workable. And, now everything's nice and pretty. And, thankfully for you, you didn't have to watch on 16 speed as my guy went and painstakingly repaired every single tile on the ship. One of the things I recommend, when you get a ship, is to install. Okay, you can't see it because it's hidden by the switch. Battery chargers for the basic tools, and as you can see, I'm wearing a vac suit. I've got a bunch of basic tools here. You want to have power tools. The basic tools are the stir welder, power drill, soldering iron, crowbar, and angle grinder. The knife is just, in case I get into a knife fight, which would probably be bad. I want to avoid that if possible. But I said I was gonna show you guys how to loot OKLG, and this is gonna be fun. Okay, so first things first. It's important to have the hacking skill if you want to have fun in this game. I mean, you could theoretically have fun without the hacking skill, but I wouldn't recommend it. All right, I'm going to hit 2 to access lock. So this is a inaccessible part of the station. And because I have the hacking skill, I can use my PDA to hack the pin code. And also, this is really, this is a cheese, to be fair. I can hack while I'm paused. That really shouldn't be allowed, but it will keep you from getting the cops called on you, which you definitely want to avoid. So I just opened this door. 5756 was it? I totally forgot it already. Oh, that's pathetic. I can just hack it again. Okay, cool. 5736. But that doesn't matter because what I'm going to do is we're going to do the secret lair thing. And when I say secret lair, I mean I am going to claim as my own a section of Port Azikiwe And, yeah. Eventually, I'm going to set up a whole little crash pad down here. Alright, so I'm going to change it to 1776, because that's the best number, guys. Oh, crap, I can't see. It's dark. Gotta turn on my work lamp. Cool. So nobody can, yeah, nobody can access this part of the station anyway, because I locked the other door. But, you know, might as well keep it paused, because it doesn't necessarily matter. And when they say that, I mean, yeah, it's better to waste as little time as possible, because, you know, time is money. All right, so I'm going to go in here and I'm basically going to loot all of the crap in here. Some of it's worthwhile, a lot of it is not. Let's see, is there anything in that inventory? No, there's nothing. All right, there's walls. All right, everything really great I'm going to put in my inventory. Everything that's just okay, I'm going to drop on the floor. Maybe later I'll repair these racks, but for now, I'm just going to loot the crap out of them. Oh, that didn't work. Actually, you know what? No. Screw it. Right now, I'm going to do the advanced extra special game remove thing right now. I'm going to show you what I like to do generally. Is I'm going to use this as my own personal storage for basically miscellaneous parts. And you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to repair this. I'm going to repair all of these while I'm at it. Yeah. All right, so this one, I'm going to shove all of my aluminum in. This one for my mechanical parts. Hello, aluminum. Hello, mechanical parts. This one, scrap carbon fiber, which is very, very valuable stuff. You're going to want to carry as much as that is of that as you can in general. Repair, repair, repair. Scrap aluminum. Let's see. I didn't already have a place for scrap aluminum, did I? Yeah, that's carbon fiber. And let's say this one will be steel. Nice. Alright, sometimes when you shift click, it's supposed to just grab things and bring it into your inventory. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it gets a little funky. Alright, my mech parts go here. Carbon fiber. Aluminum. Yeah, this is probably boring, isn't it, guys? Hey, Len, you still there? Alright, here we go. Audio's a fuckery I stream. Oh, and I said I dropped an F-bomb. Oh, now the Mormons will never watch me stream. Up your audio in OBS or whatever you're using as it will suppress quiet noises. Up my audio. Do you mean up my my game catcher gain or something? Yeah. Yes, yes. Lynn realized you can hack while paused. Oh yeah, the difference between jumper jacks and normal cable. That's what Lynn just asked. Jumper jacks are cheap. That's what they are. They're easier to install, but they, I believe, have less durability, which in the course of normal play isn't necessarily a big deal, but over the long run, damage to your ship makes things fritz out. And also, the jumper jacks just look ugly. Up the mic gain and lower the mic's input volume in Windows. Well, I've got the mic gain set to max in OBS. And let's see. Mic volume input. Let's see if I can mess with that right now. Oh, and it's loading. I really hate the new Windows menus. I know you can still get to the old ones, but you have to finagle. Input device. Screw it. Wow, you can go higher than max in the advanced setting. All right. I'm gonna turn down the gain on the mic on the actual dial. Turn down the gain. Advanced settings. Mic aux. All right, I'm up to 3 decibels above. Do I sound better? What do you think, Lynn? Oh, yeah. That sweet creme brulee flavored cancer. My vaping. So I don't know if that actually worked or, did anything interesting at all. But, hey, I sounded the same. Huh? That's great. Oh, well. I'm going to turn down the gain a little more. Wait, no. The gain's on minimum. Okay. Well, screw it. unless I sound like just completely terrible. Let me know if I sound terrible. Then I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep going with my probably boring run looting crap in OKLG. Now, mind you, this isn't like the actual fun part. I should probably skip to the actual fun part. But yeah, real quick. Oh, nice. There's another freaking that's beautiful. See, this is why we loot stuff. All right, so I'm going to drop this tote bag because I have a second backpack. Oh, that's freaking amazing. Now let me double check, make sure that there's nothing worthwhile in there. No, there isn't. All right, sweet. All right, drop this crap on the ground. All right, so yes, this is a great place to stash ship components or, parts for your thingy. My mic may be a bit too sensitive for the OBS audio canceling. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice mic. So my fiance is a streamer, and she recommended this one. All right. Get more of those delicious parts. Oh, whoopsie. Repair. So yeah, you can find some good stuff if you look. All right, so yeah, there's plenty of repair parts right here, which is not very useful now, but will be very useful if and when you are stripping a ship or you know, ideally trying to repair a ship at some point. So I'm going to deal with all this crap later. For the time being, I'm going to drop the parts that I have in my inventory in here. I like to keep it nice and organized all together. I'll deal with that crap later. All right. And there's a splint, which will be useful if you ever get a serious injury, which you probably shouldn't. I recommend avoiding that. All right, so I'm going to get out of here. What do I think of the Weber welding tool? So it is good, but not as good as the laser torch. That's the... basically, at a certain point, once you have a Weber laser torch, once you have a charger set up, you have the money for it, basically, you really should only be using that. And I think, I'm trying to remember if there's, I think that and the power drill. I think those are the only tools that you actually need. All right, get through. And I'm going to lock it behind me. Oh, yeah, Lynn, are you ready for me to blow your socks off? You ready for how much I've been playing this freaking game? Oh, yeah, the laser torch. Yeah, it's the best tool. I mean, it's significantly faster than the other tools. So, and really in this game, time is money. All right, Lynn, check it out. Boom. This particular control panel is not connected to an alarm. So that's one of the things I found out when I was bug hunting like 6 months ago. And apparently they didn't fix it in the latest patch. But yes, one of the reasons why Port Azikiwe tends to lose N2 pressure is because the N2 pump here isn't connected to anything. Oh, yes. Yeah, there we go. You knew that. All right. So I'm not as cool as I thought I was. But that's okay. Let's go steal some more crap. All right. We're going to the commercial section. Yeah, you should really be thankful, Lynn, that you don't that I don't have a webcam going. Nobody wants to see a swarthy Latin man doing a French inhale off a vape. It's mimosa flavored, which is one of the flavors of my people. Well, I would go in here and show you that there's, I think, nothing there. But this guy is hanging around. Gonna wait till he leaves. There we go. And we're gonna hack while paused again, which is, once again, it's almost certainly a bug, or a not a bug, an oversight. 1238. I'm actually gonna remember that one because I don't want to waste time messing around. All right, so yes, it's important when you're going around liberating goods to lock the door behind you so that nobody follows you in and sees you stealing stuff. Oh yeah, the laser torch is it is a good weapon. It is actually, sorry. So so Lynn says that the laser torch is probably the best weapon in the game, as you do a lot of damage through EVA and pressure suits. That's true only to a certain degree. And when I say that, I mean, at the start, it is the best weapon in the game. Absolutely. But specific weapons, the katana, the spear, and the super secret boss weapon is better. And so yeah, there's a super secret boss weapon, which I don't know if you've defeated the boss behind the meat, but if you do that and you know, spoilers, if you defeat the meat monster boss in a violent manner, then you get a spear, which is really, really good. Oh, it's no ammo usage. Yeah, I mean, still. So, yeah, Lynn just said the no ammo usage, is a benefit of the laser torch. That said, I don't know how much the current patch fixed things, but in the last patch, meat grew incredibly fast, breathtakingly, annoyingly fast, and also meat grew so fast that it was literally impossible to defeat it once it got beyond a certain size. And then, even worse, I don't know if they've fixed this, but meat could literally grow beyond the confines of your ship so far that you couldn't float out to defeat the last pieces of meat. And that oh yes, see, this is what I'm talking about. Stealing stuff is so great, because this thing, it probably costs like $8,000 and I've only got $3,000 and I just got it for free, guys. Oh, and there's a gun, which is not very useful to me right now, and not actually ever, because you don't really want that gun if you want a gun at all. Actually, no, you want a gun. Everybody wants a gun. Guns are great. This is America. You might not be listening in America, but I've claimed you. I don't need a helmet. You could use a pressure suits one. But I think that is true, I think, to a certain degree, but I'm not sure if it actually will regulate the air correctly if you don't have the pressure suit helmet. Sorry, the EVA suit helmet, but I'm not sure. You might be totally right there. And there's a power switch. It's always nice to have a spare power switch, because there are just certain things that you can only do with a power switch. All right, and there's some more loot down here. Oh, but we can't get there yet. And what was the freaking code again? 1238? No. Oh, it was. Wow. And we're gonna lock it. Yes, so nobody could see the scene of the crime. It does regulate. All right. So yeah, apparently you don't need to get a actual EVA suit helmet to use the EVA suit. Thanks, Len. That's extremely good information to know. All right. So this is the way I usually get into this area to steal more stuff, but I'm going to try this one because hopefully nobody will be able to see me. Hacking while paused. That's a great skill. Oh, you can use a Weber torch from a clip point. It's burn attack. Ah. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, that's true, but so yes, like, just for anyone who may or may not watch this thing, I mean, people told me to make another video, and that they were disappointed that I had not kept on making videos, so I'm gonna make freaking videos. But what's it called? Yes, so the Weber torch really is a good weapon, but it doesn't do nearly as much damage as the high-end melee weapons. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was that. All right, I'm gonna hack this lock. And there's usually some good loot in here. All right, what's Len saying? It's reliable though. And so, and you always have it if you have, that's true. I'm just saying that, especially if you have the armed melee and unarmed melee skill, which you really should, basically you, yeah, the amount of damage you do with like a spear or freaking katana is astronomical compared to the Weber. And you can, like, I've literally spent like an IRL hour fighting meat, and it's extremely annoying. So for anybody who's just a completely fresh noob who's listening, one of the things that is in this game, an enemy, is meat. So like basically giant blobs of meat that continually grow, and they spawn on ships and stuff, and it's annoying. Like there's some really, oh yes, there we go, that's what I was looking for. There's a gun. There's a real gun, an actual nice hull safe Quicksilver gun. That's what I was really hoping to find. Yeah, it's a gun and the EVA suit. Usually both of them will spawn in these crates if you're not extremely unlucky. Alright, let's see what Win says. Is meat the fear faction in your character info? That's a good freaking question. There's a fear faction in my character info? So, oh no, I've got a restaurant. Oh, that's so somebody did see me stealing. Oh well. Screw it. Well, now you guys are going to see justice administered on me. It's not that bad. Oh yeah, I think it's not bad if you have money, which I don't think I don't have, actually. So that's unfortunate. But I'm going to get some money. And I'm going to show you how. Alright, cigarettes. A shirt. Alright, so here's a pro gamer tip. If you have, cargo pants in your inventory, you can use that as additional storage inside your storage. Oh yeah, it's 15k, son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't have that money. Yeah, the ammo is rare. So alright, so Lynn says don't like the handgun against EVA targets. In my experience, the ammo is too damn rare. This is true, except that you can buy ammo from the smuggler in the Emporium. All right. So the real question is, are the cops going to get me? Because I really don't want to spend... oh, wow, that's a lot of food. I've got plenty of food already. I don't need more. I've already stolen enough food. I wonder who snitched on me. Who caught me hacking? But yeah, assuming that I'm going to be able to pay off my debt to society. Then, yeah, the gear that I got will be very, very useful. Yeah, the gun is... so you can buy ammo from the smuggler guy. That's one. And two, the gun is useful for your first bandit. Like the first time, like in early game, when you go onto a derelict and there's just like a pirate there. He's just hanging out there. Somehow has food and water and whatever. He just survive. And then he tries to, take your stuff. and it's really useful to have a gun and just shoot them. So it's not good for fighting anything more substantial than that. But yeah, that's what it is. All right, so I'm gonna take this crap and stash it. All right, pants. All right, is there anything else that's really worth keeping up in here? I'm gonna put my gun. Actually, wait, duh. No, I'm gonna take that. Lynn says, honestly, this game feels like it could be perfect for multiplayer. This is kind of true, but at the same time, this game is so unstable. It is so breathtakingly unstable. So the stuff I'm doing now, I don't know if I've made this clear, it will eventually wreck your save. That's just how things work in this game. Like, your save is meant to be wrecked. Oh, no. Freedom, America, 1776. That's my password for everything. Oh, dang it. No, just... yeah, Lynn also asked, how do you get the smuggler to trade with you? Oh, yeah, you just talk to him about your feelings. Literally, so one of the game starts that I did was in the adventures in character creation. When you get the gambling event, one of the options is to steal the keys to the ship, which is a really bad idea because you don't have ownership of the ship. There's no way to get ownership of the ship. So, like, you start out as a criminal, and then on top of that, the smuggler hates you because, you know, you pissed off him or one of his clients or something. So, yeah, you don't want to deal with that. Okay, I'm just going to drop all of this crap on the ground. Except for some food. I'm going to keep some food. Food and water, because I'm about to do a serious pro gamer move. Which Lynn probably already knows about. But, you know, anyone else who listens might not. So, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for talking about feelings and playing Vigia and being a criminal. All right, so since Lynn is watching and Lynn wanted to know how to wait, shift left click, damn it. All right, no. The reason why I don't do that. All right, so what Lynn is referring to, so Lynn just said shift left click, damn it, meaning that I should shift left click on these items to drop them on the ground. The reason why I don't do that is, like I said, this game is extremely unstable. That's a really great way to make things in your inventory disappear into the ether. Like, it's a thing. Most of the game's bugs are related to the time system, as in yeah, basically because everything has to run in real time. Uh-oh, suspect spotted. Oh, no. Oh. Uh-oh, I'm going to prison, aren't I? Stop right there. I'm under arrest. Surrender to officer. Oh, suspect has been spotted. All right. All right, paid in installments. I'm going to pay $1,500 debt added. Okay. Well, so there you go. Could have been worse. So right now, so I have a nice backpack. I have, oh, darn it. I have a bunch of random crap, which, whatever. It doesn't matter. First things first, I'm going to show Lynn how to make friends with the smuggler. Punch. Oh, yes. Lynn says that explains why the game ate my crowbar. Yes. So the most common bugs in this game are because the game operates on a real-time basis. So, for instance, you can't go to sleep and then just skip 8 hours ahead, like in, freaking Skyrim or any other RPG. In this game, you literally, when you go to sleep, you have to hit 16x time and then sit there for like an hour while your character gets a full night's sleep. It's super annoying, but also it makes the game extremely unstable. So that's one thing. The other thing is the way items stack gets buggy and glitchy, and it's tough to tell why, but that's just how it is. And yeah, so even if you're really, really careful, the game will eat your items. So, that's just the state of development right now. So the third most common bugs are spirals. And when I say spirals, I mean the AI. The AI will get into... Whoa. I'm under arrest again? I plead innocence. All right, did he just walked away? Okay, so he just bailed then. Okay, cool. Well, that was crazy. Yeah, so one of the things that I don't know about this version, but in previous versions, the NPCs would work themselves into ridiculous emotional spirals. And when I say that, they would talk to each other, and then they would get scared, and then they would go and talk to each other about how scared they are, and then they would shiver, and then they would make each other scared, and then some NPCs would be like intimidate them, and then it was really annoying. And at a certain point, it was impossible to hire people for your ship after a certain point of the game, because everyone was too scared or too depressed or too whatever to interact with. And basically, in order to hire someone for a job, they have to have, for instance, a certain amount of self-confidence. So you have to play this conversation mini game basically to raise their self-confidence or reduce their fear or whatever crap they need. But yeah, so... Oh, yes. I don't hire people. That's what Lynn says. It is really annoying, and trust me, you're not missing out on much. Right now, hiring people is a lot of babysitting. It really is. Lynn just uses the console to reset the sleep, which, that's probably the safer way to do it. I don't like using consoles, but, that's what it is. But yeah, one of the reasons why I play this game, despite the fact that it is completely broken and busted, is that I like being useful, and I like Dan. I like, the vision of the game, and I want to help bug hunt as much as possible. You could call me a bug chaser, even. All right, so here's Aaron Klein. He's a criminal. He's the smuggler guy. You can sell him your shit. Crap. I'm sorry, Mormons. Sorry, Mormons. All right, so I offered to trade. He looks me up and down. Looks Gregory G. Guzzlecum up and down. Says that selling parts from the boneyards is in violation, yada, yada, yada. Besides even a word, he doesn't do business with strangers. Well, that's the thing. We don't have to be strangers. Here, have a cigarette. Is he going to reply, or is he just checking his phone? He's checking his phone. He accepts the cigarette. So this is basically a thing. Now, just so you know, Lynn, if you haven't dealt really much with the conversation minigame, it's very, very special. And if you start the game as a charismatic and beautiful person, people will just touch you all the time. It's really awkward. You're going to be asking, tell me about your skills. And they'll be Bob caresses your shoulder. It's, these people, they really need some HR. Yeah, Lynn says, I despise the system. You have to be friends with the guy. Yes, you have to be friends with the guy. There's two ways to do it. One is what I'm doing right now, and the other is I don't remember which adventure, but one of the adventures you can smuggle an item, and I think it's the Mura. But when I do character creation, I never smuggle the Mura. I either bribe the boss and split the profits, or I smash it, and because if you smash it, that's a way to get strong, which is, an amazing trait, and that's the only way to get it other than using the trait training, which I think would take you like 6 years of your life. Which, I mean, I'm already freaking 35 in game, or 36. Like, I'm gonna die. I'm almost old age. All right, have a light. Here we go. Accepts the light. Spicy smoke break. Chatty smoke break. Quiet. So let's do spicy. Let's get intimate with this dude. Oh yeah, so this dude is, yeah, one of the funny things about this is that if you talk to someone long enough, eventually they will become your lover. It's just how they are. Oh, the deck work. All right, so I'm not going to attempt to charm the fixer because basically, if you don't understand the system, you get a success on this attempt if they have high intimacy, or I guess really low intimacy. So if they either feel super loved or they're just desperate for attention. And it appears, I'm guessing it's a failure, or it's either automatic or highly likely failure if they feel selfish or greedy or pestered or badgered. So I'm just gonna, do I want to name drop the corporate management contact? Okay. Or I can compliment their appearance. You're a very sexy looking smuggler. How did he reply? What did he say? So, ask about skills. Okay, we're an acquaintance. He laments my pointless existence. Reassure. I think reassure comes from the leadership trait. He takes a deep breath and nods. That's great. Reassure with logic. So now, basically, all I'm doing is I'm just saying nice things to him to get him to stop being a tool and to let me, buy drugs from him. Except I can't buy drugs from him. You can buy drugs from vending machines. You can buy guns from him and ammo. He takes a deep breath and nods. Yeah, that's a thing that increases, decreases fear or something. Reassure with logic is something that you can only do if you are a genius, which is in the police raid adventure. If you hack the, air sensor or something, that gives you hacking and genius. So I'm just gonna keep on saying nice crap to him until eventually he considers me a friend. All right, here we go. All right, let's go to... Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do violence on him. Where's change subject or something like that? Attempt to charm the fixer. It pulls the hand away. It says they're not desperate enough. Lol. All right. Offer to trade. There we go. See, that's how you do it. And Lynn, I can't believe you didn't, know about this stuff. Yeah, leadership is reassure. So this is very helpful stuff because you can sell parts. So he only wants certain specific parts at any given time. And he updates probably like every hour or so. It's not clear. I know that there was a bug in, I think, last version or a couple versions ago. It might still be here, where after the first inventory update, the inventories for all the shops update every 10 minutes. Which, you know, again, is busted, but that's this game. So, yeah, this guy... Let's find the nuclear thing. Oh, yeah, he'll buy data from you, too. All right, so right now, all he's interested in is... All right, here we go. IC fusion reactor. So he's offering 66 grand for that. If you were to sell it to the main salvage shop, you'd probably get like, I don't know, like 40, something like that. So it really does help to, you know, have this guy as a friend so that you can, you know, sell crap to him. But you can also buy rare items from him. So I've got a gun. Let's see if I have ammo for my gun. I'm pretty sure that's a stack of 20 is... Oh, dang it. Where'd he go? Which guy was the guy? Yeah, sometimes they just run off. Maybe he had to poop or... Nope, there. Is that him? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to trade. I'm going to buy... I'm going to buy ammo from him. So now I have a loaded gun. Alright, so... This is where the rubber meets the road. And I'm going to say it's probably probably close to the end of this stream. I'm going to show you how to make way too much money. All right. Oh no. Zongwamen terminal? This is really annoying. You know, the gigs, yeah, the gig shop, you know, you do these jobs, you get money. Sometimes the gigs are impossible to do. So who knows where a Zongwamen terminal is? It might be Jupiter or something. All right, here we go. This is some cash money. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, that's crap. Never mind. It's not cash money. All right, so these all suck. All of these jobs suck. Oh, they're terrible. But yeah, so theoretically, what you could do, and this is something that usually you should be able to do this, is sometimes there's a courier job where the pickup locker is, let's just say, right here, and the drop-off is at OKLG SEC. So what you do is you take the courier job, and then you go to the pass system. So you go to home, pass, and yeah, you request a shuttle, which arrives in 6 seconds to OKLG SEC, it's the security station of the OKLG, you know, orbital area. And so that way it costs you like $500 total. But all it takes is like an hour of your life, because once you port over to OKLG SEC, if you want to come back to Port Azikiwe, you have to wait another like 2-3 hours for a shuttle to arrive. And so you basically have to set your character on auto during that time, which, let me reiterate, the longer that your character is on a station with other pawns and on auto, especially if you're going at 16 speed, you are exponentially increasing the likelihood that your game will brick. But that's just the state of the game. Okay, so Lynn asks the EVA suits. There's the standard B and C suits. The fuck is the difference? As far as I'm aware, the only difference is that the police suits have higher durability. So I don't think they necessarily protect you more, but if you are in combat, they will take longer to degrade and get destroyed. Let's see. I don't remember what C is. There's apparently an EVA suit C that might have been added in the most recent patch. So, but yes, as you know, there's this guy who also makes guides. So I've made 2 guides on Steam, and as far as I'm aware, nobody has liked either of them. Though a few hundred people have, seen my freaking streams, which is nice. But let's see, where let me see the guy. It's Tumskunde, I think. He's got a really good guide. I'm gonna pull it up actually. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to window capture. Display capture. Let's make sure I don't have anything. Yeah, okay, cool. Display capture. Oh, wow, that's great. All right. So if you're still with me, Lynn, here you go. So Tumskunde's guide, How to Kill with Kindness and Violence, has some information about all the weapons and also on how the violence-related traits and skills work, and also armor. But as far as I was aware at that time, there were only 2 kinds of armor. Heavily padded is C. I've not seen that one. I have not seen it, so it might actually have more armor. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, the difference between the standard and B is that, B, the black suit's the one that the cops wear, has more armor. Not armor, more durability. All right, so Lynn, while I've got you, if you could channel all of the people in the world who will be enthralled by my video, how about you, ask me, whatever you want about, the best ways to make money. I've basically, oh, damn it. OBS died. Wait, it says it's dead or reconnecting. Hey, Lynn, you still with me? Lynn! No! Lynn! Okay, it keeps on saying my stream's disconnected. It says reconnection successful. That's very nice of the stream. All right, so this is a crap show. I think my stream's dead. I don't think anybody can see this. I could do anything right now and nobody would know. Nobody would know. Oh, Lynn says she thought her Twitch connection died due to the snowstorm. I'm just saying care react because that's all I can do right now. I'm going to check to see if Twitch is twitching. Oh, it says I'm offline. Oh, well, so I'm just going to kill it right now, and maybe I'll upload the recording of this. I think this pretty much covers it. All right, so if anyone can see anything, I'm yeah, I'm just gonna kill the stream. It was a good stopping point anyway. Next time, I'm gonna just probably go loot some crap. So tune in next time for the adventures of Gregory G. Guzzlecum, Scourge of the Wastes.